guys were like really arguing about that.
Cause, bro, I'm tired of him throwing out stuff that is overrated. Hangovers, overrated. Step Brothers, overrated. Elf, overrated. I'm just saying, like, I'll fit them in the same box.
You don't like the Hangover 3, the 3 movies?
The first one, doable.
Second one's the best one to me. Second one's terrible?
Bro,
You've seen one, you've seen them all.
That's what I'm saying.
Anything that's a sequel, unless it's a prequel, is kind of the same thing.
A lot of times, sequels are worse than the original. Yo, what up, though? It's your boy Juice.
And it's your boy FENiX.
And welcome back to another episode of the Fresh Popcorn Podcast.
Hey, man.
Yo!
So we excited y'all here. If y'all noticed that we are in a different setting, in a different place.
Usually different.
Usually you got the talking heads, but it's a little bit different. So
I can touch you.
Hey, man.
What up, my baby?
What's up, boy? As you can see, we're on a different location today. We are on the Kickstory podcast set. We got Gotee.
What's up?
And Bobby Kicks.
What's going on? What's going on?
We're excited to be here, man.
What's going on, fellas?
Yo, Fresh Popcorn, what's good?
Good. This is our second time ever hosting anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Wow, okay.
So just be honored. The first guest, we ain't got to worry about that.
And the good thing about it is the audio is good.
Audio's great.
Audio's great, man.
But yeah, bro, we are honored to be in your set. Thank you for letting us invade, set up shop.
Yes.
It feel like home. I'm definitely putting my feet up. But yo, we have the Kickstory podcast. Let our audience know at the Fresh Popcorn. What is Kickstory podcast? Let us know. And who y'all are. Let me get everything.
All right, cool.
Start us off, man.
All right, man. Well, my name is Gotee, right? And Kickstory podcast, we 2 years in the game, right? We 2 years in the game. Welcome again. I must recognize we at Top Rocker Tattoo Studio.
Absolutely.
In Peoria, Arizona. I had to serve one. What up, brother? Had to recognize that. This is our creative zone. So welcome again, and thank you guys. Thank you guys for this. Kickstory podcast. It's Kickstory. It's a double entendre. So you have Kickstory, the stories of sneakers. And then you have Kickstory, the history of sneakers.
Yeah.
Right, double entendre. So plain and simple. We go back in time, nostalgia. The history of sneakers, personal stories of sneakers.
That's right. And I'm Bobby Kicks, longtime fan of MJ, vintage collector, nostalgia. I'm all about the nostalgia. You can check out our show, on our podcast show, I should say, on YouTube, all the channels, kickstorypodcast.com. Check us out. We're on every week with Gotee right here, and we're talking, like you said, nostalgia, going back in the day, and also present day too. So we're not leaving the younger generation in the mix. So we're bringing everyone together as a sneaker glue, is what we mentioned before, bringing different worlds together, different parts of the world. We got New York, we got Detroit, we got FENiX. We got everyone that we want to bring to the table to talk about sneakers and enjoy this.
Word up.
Hey, man. So again, yes, you said New York, and you from
FENiX.
FENiX as well.
I'm from Brooklyn, man.
Get it right.
You know what I mean? Like we say New York, but people from New York, we our own universe, man. I'm from Brooklyn.
Hey, man, talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit.
People from Brooklyn, you already know why I'm saying this right now. I'm not from New York. I'm from Brooklyn.
You want to talk about being from somewhere? I think we kidnapped Bobby from 1980.
Hey, Bobby Jack, baby.
Bobby, he lives in the time machine, bro.
Man, I'm jealous, boy.
This is an old school cat I've ever seen. We took him straight out of White Man Can't Jump. Bro, his outfits I've seen today are crazy. And that's not a dig. I love every bit a part of it, bro.
I love
Bobby got some shit.
That's a fact.
So we excited, man, to have y'all as our guests, right? And we're glad to be in y'all space, man. We really appreciate it.
Long time coming. Long time
Bro,
coming.
100%, man. I mean, like for those of you that know me, I meet people, right? And as time went on, or time goes on, right? Me and Gotee worked at the same spot, and it was the Kicks that brought us together, 100%. Me and Juice worked at the same spot, and it was the Kicks that brought us together. And then Bobby just slide right in there, man. Cause Bobby got time machine. I'm trying to go back, give me a pair of Jordans. So tell us, man, as far as we talk about TVs and movie shows, right? Do y'all watch a lot of TVs and movie shows? Okay.
I would say more towards like when I was younger.
Okay.
Lately, not so much, man. Like I don't really binge. I don't do, honestly, fun fact, I just got like the streaming services like a couple years back.
Okay.
Like I started getting into the Netflix and the Hulus. That's all new to me. So that's where I'm coming from.
Well, I know when you downloaded everything, I know you didn't go to sleep for like weeks. You was probably binging everything.
Bobby's like technology. What's he say on short circuit input? Oh, he was all over it, man. Dude, it's dope, and I'm glad that you're starting to dive into it. Get yourself away from the VHS. I'm saying, which is nice.
I still have my collection, but
I got you, man.
For nostalgia purposes.
I will say, man, I don't care how much streaming we do. the technology that we had before, the fact that we were able to do it is still amazing.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, and even now, you get directors that are going back to that as best they can when it comes to like doing movies on film.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
True.
you recently had Sinners. He did movies on 35 millimeter.
Right.
It's that vintage look.
It's
that
that beautiful
look.
thing. It's a
It's
beautiful
textured.
thing.
It feels real. Right?
Yeah,
And
100%.
as you can see, people are craving for vintage right
Yeah,
now.
absolutely,
so
man.
it's all full circle. Yeah, man.
Vintage is good.
Yeah.
As far as for you, what you watch on as far as TV?
You know, I would say I'm a Netflix dude, but every time I go on Netflix and I don't have a game plan,
Yeah.
I'm just scrolling for 30, 45 minutes.
That happens all the time. I
know
see,
what I'm
I see
saying?
that row that says 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you start seeing what people are watching,
Yeah.
and I'm like, nah, I don't want to see that. And you got to move fast with Netflix. 'Cause if you don't, you'll start getting the audio, bro. The audio, man, and it be loud.
You've been on this long enough. You clearly want to see what it's about.
Right. I love Stranger Things. I'm a Stranger Things guy.
Okay,
right?
okay.
Stranger Things is like
I'm
one
trying,
of my favorite
man.
shows.
I'm trying.
Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you
Please help me get this man to watch Stranger Things, bro.
trying, brother.
It
I'm
makes no
trying.
sense. He doesn't watch it. It makes no sense.
It's a great story. You know, I was hesitant season 1. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, what is this? Stranger Things, little kids. And then after a while, I was like, ooh, we
Yeah.
got good plot twist, great characters, and what they doing right now for the last season, season 4, and how they ended the first 4 episodes.
Yeah.
And it was one of the most climactic, greatest piece of
Good TV cinema.
cinema moments that happened in the last 3 minutes of
I can
the
dig
first 4 episodes of season 4.
Let me
Am I
ask
right
you
saying
this.
that?
No, you 100%. He ignores half the shit I say, so I need somebody else to convey that
Man.
same message, so
Man.
he gets it.
But one more thing I want to
Yeah,
say.
go ahead.
Yo, the dopest shows better than Netflix?
Talk to me.
Apple TV.
Apple TV don't
Apple
miss.
TV, bro.
They don't miss, bro. If I had the clap button right now, I would clap. But Apple TV don't miss.
That's a horn for sure.
That is a horn.
My latest, this last, and
Talk to me.
you know what? It sucks with a lot of shows. Sometimes I forget their names, but it's one where it takes you inside of Hollywood. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the studio.
The studio.
It's one, yeah. It's
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. Dude,
Yes.
the camera angles on this show
Yo,
are
nonstop.
absolutely insane.
Yeah, man.
There's another show that's very similar to that, but does it even longer. It's called Adolescent. And what happens is in this show, and I haven't got a chance to watch it. I've only seen a couple episodes. I've heard it's good.
Yeah.
I've heard it's bad. But what they do is every episode's one shot. It's one shot. So if you walk, let's say for example, like say
Studio one shot?
it has one shot feel to it.
Feel to it, yeah,
It has a feel to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So like with that show, whenever you walk, it's like say you're a cop and you walk to the scene, and let's say there's a body in the house. What happens is that shot coming out of the car, going to the house, and let's say for example there's a detective that you're talking to, and he's going to be taking over that scene at that shot. The camera will follow that detective, and then let's say they go from out there, they go into the car, they arrest somebody, and the person that you're going to follow now is the person that's being arrested.
So
It
it's a
jumps-
bunch of point of views.
Bro, it is so good how they do it.
Fly.
So I love it, man. So another thing I would say about Netflix that I really enjoy, and I know we're talking about things that frustrate you, is that Netflix gives you a variety of things, a huge variety of things.
Never too much.
It's never too much. Like,
Never too much.
like
yeah.
maybe for Bobby,
Yeah, honestly, I get overwhelmed. I just see multiple apps and then each app has thousands of channels. As I'm getting older, I try to scale it back. You know, that's just me, man. So I'm absorbing a lot of what you're saying, but I do understand it. I appreciate the cinematography.
Yeah,
There's
right.
some movies that I grew up back in the 90s. You know, it's always going to be back in the 90s.
yeah, back in the 90s.
But honestly, it really got my attention and it really helped me pay attention to like storytelling.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I definitely understand where you're coming from. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, man, no. Film is a beautiful thing, and I love when you run into a movie or a TV show that tells a story.
Yeah,
and
100%.
I love also too when you run into something like that actually makes you kind of relate to it. I love when I can relate to a movie,
Yeah.
man, and especially like with comedy. Oh man, I think comedy is probably my favorite genre.
Thank you.
My favorite
I'm with
genre
you,
of
I'm
music,
with
bro.
you.
There's times where I could be having a bad day and I can throw Step Brothers on, and I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. This guy, it stresses him out. I'm in heaven.
I heard the last show, dude. You guys were like really arguing about that.
Cause, bro, I'm tired of him throwing out stuff that is overrated. Hangovers, overrated. Step Brothers, overrated.
Hangover.
Elf, overrated. I'm just saying, like, I'll fit them in the same box.
You don't like the Hangover 3, the 3 movies?
The first one, doable.
second one's the best one to me.
Yeah, I like that one as well.
Bro,
Second one's terrible?
Second
one was
I could've
gangster.
been-
You've seen one, you've seen them all.
That's what I'm saying.
I got you. I got you.
gangster.
It's rinse and
But that's
repeat.
why I was like, anything that's a sequel, unless it's a prequel, is kind of the same thing.
a lot of times sequels are worse than the original.
So then let's say for example, you sitting down and you having a day, you having a day, right?
No, you got
and if you having a day, and you want some comedy, what you throwing on?
What am I throwing
What
on?
you throwing on?
If I'm having a bad
You having a bad day.
what am I throwing on?
Yeah.
That's a good cue.
Ooh, wee.
Wow. If I
You can't think.
wanted to laugh, I'm throwing on Rush Hour 2.
Rush Hour 2. What you got, Bobby?
Okay,
You having a day.
House Party 2.
House Party. Oh, Bobby.
Oh my
get
God.
off, dude. You look so good. I love, bro. That's good, man.
Number
Part-
2.
No, two's good.
Number
Two's
2
good.
is great, man.
But
Number
it's
3
tough
is funny,
because
too.
you don't got Bernie, bro. It's tough to do a movie
That's
without
true.
Bernie, bro.
Right.
You know,
Bernie was classic. Him and what's the dad's name? Kid's dad. I don't remember his name.
I think so.
George Harrison, I think it was.
well, yeah, he passed
passed
away,
away as
right?
well,
So,
yeah.
so in part 2, he wasn't.
He was in one.
Right,
He was in
right.
one. Yeah.
And then Bernie Mac was
In two.
in 2. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
He was the uncle, man. Like
Yeah.
that movie, dude. Every time I watch it, it's just.
90s.
Hey man, but you already
See,
know.
there you go. That's my.
Go see what you think. You having a day, man. It's been a day.
Oh, don't be a minute. Stop such a drinking juice in the head.
Do we have?
Yo, there's so
That's
many.
good.
With that movie, I didn't realize there's so many lines that I use in my day-to-day
One
life.
line all day long, bro. Hey, be honest with you, a lot of the Wayans movies like that all have one-liners. They all have one-liners, man.
Crazy.
And when you sit back and think about it, back in the day, right?
Right.
You had Living Color,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, they pushed the envelope.
The
dude.
greatest.
They
The
pushed
greatest.
it.
And if you ever go back and watch that stuff, it wouldn't make it right now. They would black.
Canceled.
That movie was
Yeah.
done.
It's
Canceled.
not the same.
You ain't watching that, bro. Because there was so much borderline stuff on that show, but it was funny. That's
Yeah,
that's
right.
comedy.
Yeah.
Another good one is White Chicks. Speaking of Wayans.
Absolutely, bro.
Like,
Absolutely.
I can watch that anytime. It's hilarious, bro.
They're supposed to make a number 2. We'll see.
Which they are. I don't think they should. It's not good, but you can't make those kind of jokes today.
You can't, bro.
It's gonna be a soft version. If they,
And it's not gonna-
It'll be a Happy Gilmore too.
Which is absolute dog shit.
How do y'all feel about classic movies and then the sequel 10 plus years later? How do you got over? Has it been successful?
No.
That's a good point.
Has
yeah.
there?
The track
No.
record has been absolutely
Like
terrible.
Coming to America.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible.
It wasn't.
It wasn't horrible. It wasn't. I don't think it was horrible. I don't think it was horrible. And
It was okay.
You
It
like
was
that?
okay.
No.
And maybe it was just the
popcorn.
nostalgia. We didn't burn popcorn. I don't think we even talked about that.
Because it's not worth
Maybe it was just the faces that made me excited to see.
Nostalgia.
It might be the nostalgia. I'm not a big fan of waiting forever. And we talked about that 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
You know, like Happy Gilmore. I feel like it bombed because that was back in 94, 97, like that, whatever. It's old, bro.
Yeah,
like that
it's
comedy's not the same no more. And again, we talked about this as far as TV shows waiting 3-4 years to release that next season. I get it that you had a strike. I get all that stuff, but man, like, you lose people. But then also too, we talked about when you have these episodes, you put out 3-4 episodes, and then you wait 2 weeks, and you put out 3 more. Give me what I need. Give me what I need.
I have a comment in
Yes,
terms
sir.
of like sequels. I would say 2 movies that stood out to me that made the sequel successful. Terminator 2. Terminator 2
Okay.
was like a great sequel to like
Yeah.
the first one.
Word.
And that's like, people forget all the other ones. They always refer back to Terminator 2
That's a
as
good
like
point.
the,
They don't say Terminator 1. They say Terminator
it's
2.
Terminator 2. So I think that's been a successful one. In my opinion, the second movie would be The Matrix. I think the second
They're making
one,
another one of those too.
The whole series.
I think it came out not too long ago. That's in the same universe.
Yeah.
So I think I might get the order wrong, but either The Matrix or the Terminator was a prequel to each other. They're in the same universe.
Same universe.
Wait.
So I'm gonna
It's
blow
an
your mind.
underlining thing,
What
right?
are y'all talking
I'm gonna blow your mind, okay?
That is
Yes.
What do you know?
Welcome to Fresh Popcorn Podcast.
I'm gonna
What
blow
are you
your
talking
mind.
about? The Matrix
Check it out.
and Terminator is connected. No, it's not.
Listen.
Yes.
So Terminator was stolen.
Yeah,
The
I heard
lady that
about
created Terminator was stolen. It was actually
Just
a
like
sto-
Matrix.
it was a story of Jesus.
That's right.
So
I've
JC
seen
came
that
from,
video
yeah.
clip. She talks about it.
Wait,
Yeah,
I thought no, Terminator Matrix. I thought Matrix was stolen.
No, the Terminator was stolen.
Okay.
Terminator was stolen.
Okay.
It's just basically then you got the Matrix that comes afterwards, which basically was I can't remember if she wrote that as well.
Okay.
But it's all the same storyline. It's all the same storyline.
It makes sense because it's all about like, robotics taking
Yeah.
over and AI and all these
Yeah.
different things, which
Wait, who's Neo in the Terminator?
I think he's
He's John Connor.
John Connor.
But he doesn't have that impact like Neo.
That's just this.
Y'all bugging me out right now
I'm
saying the
telling you.
Terminator.
And the red pill, the blue pill is basically like the good side, the bad side. Like you decide what side you want to go on. You want to be the devil or you want to be, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of how the social story goes.
Yeah.
So those are the two movies that stood out to me
All right,
as
fresh
successful. You know,
popcorn.
there you go. There you go.
Amen. So let's kind of switch up a little bit. So we talking about movies, right, and TV shows, right? Is there anything that you would say? Because I know you watch more besides Stranger Things. What else are you watching right now? And of course,
shows?
Studio. Besides Studio, those two.
All right, so one of my favorite TV shows that I finished was Severance.
Yeah.
Good. You watched season 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, he pissed me off at the end of the last episode. I'm like, come on, go with your wife. Severance.
He's founder.
Yeah, crazy. Brilliant writing. Brilliant writing. So Severance. I told you I'm bad with names.
Talk to me. Tell me what it is.
My lady was right here. I'm gonna describe to you.
Okay, talk to me.
All right, I'm an Apple TV guy. It was about you didn't know that this was a made up world. It was a made up world. It's Idris Elba, isn't it? Apple TV. It's a world, right? But you didn't know that it's made up until the end. Like they have lights. Like the sun's not really.
Oh no! He's talking about
Bruce Almighty.
Paradise.
That's
Paradise.
not Hulu.
Yeah, That's Hulu.
There's like a Jim Carrey movie that is similar to that.
Bruce Almighty.
No, it's not Bruce
No,
Almighty.
it was
Jim Carrey's in it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like he discovers he's in the show.
What is it called? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
It's a
I know what you're
similar
talking about.
plot. It's a
It's
similar plot.
Similar plot. I mean, actually, no, it's different. So what happens is, and I'm gonna spoil the hell out of this, right? This year.
Yeah.
This
No,
year's coming.
2026.
It's
like
2026.
the fall,
Next year, sorry.
yeah.
Next year coming.
Paradise is dope.
So, kind of give you kind of a quick synopsis of it. There is a end of the world coming.
Yep.
Right? And they have to get underground, right? Because if not, they're going to die.
Yep.
So they build this world. There's this group that builds this world underground.
Yeah.
When the episodes first comes on, you catch him running. He's jogging.
Main character.
Main
is
character.
In the Secret Service.
Yeah.
To follow the protector.
president.
He's the head
The
guy
president.
to protect the president.
Interesting. Okay.
He
So you
goes
follow
through,
him.
does the job, does everything he needs to do. There's a murder, all kinds of different stuff. Right? You watch the whole season.
The president's murdered.
The president's murder.
Yep.
Then at the end of the first season,
First episode.
is the first episode? It's the first episode. You realize that it's actually a light in the sky, and you realize that they're in this
They're in a
dome, and they're underground.
Yeah.
And as the time goes on, you start to realize, because it's like any other movie that is the end of the world when people go underground and they go hiding. You can't go out there because you'll die type stuff. It's kind of one of those.
Yeah.
It is so good. It is so
the
good.
premise was every country is about to nuke each other.
That's what it was. The nuke.
They're all about to nuke each other. So then, everybody, like, well, you didn't know. Like, literally, the show is the first episode is 50 minutes long. For 49 minutes, you think you're in the regular world.
Regular world.
You don't know until like the dude's murdered, the president's murdered. He looks up and you just see a dome.
dome,
You're
that's
like,
it.
bro, what is this? And then like once you know that information, going back and watch the first episode, everything's electric. I was like, why is it every electric?
No dogs.
No animals.
Nothing.
Every car is electric. Everything, like, it's no like really. Everything's crazy. Once you go back and watch it,
It looks staged. It looks like artificial.
You
and it
don't
feels-
realize
see
that.
that.
You
You
don't
don't see
realize
that.
that.
What I'm saying, that's what it slowly starts getting revealed.
Yeah.
And then it's like going back into who was the leech and the people that created this world.
Yeah.
Right? The workers. Right?
There's no guns.
Yeah.
There's none of that. Like, this is all, they have it,
How
but
did
they
the
don't put up.
gun-
How
Yeah.
did the gun get in here?
Yeah.
It's like it wasn't as open to the public. Like, no, you had to be somebody to get in here. And then, like, they did like make sure bloodlines didn't cross over because like we don't know how long we're gonna be down here. Fantastic watch.
It's good writing.
Paradise.
You would like that, Bobby.
Fresh popcorn. We recommend.
got a fresh
fresh
popcorn for that?
Double fresh
Absolutely.
popcorn.
Yeah.
Double fresh
Yeah, that was
popcorn.
one of the first ones we reviewed because the season was done when we was kind of getting started.
A
Yeah,
lot of those
absolutely.
type of movies, they get me nervous.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel very anxious about like the story plot. It just feels too real to me.
So
So I'm more of a comedy guy. Like I want to just laugh it up. I'm sorry.
So
yeah.
no. Well, to add to what you're saying, there's always been this unspoken conversation. They try things in movies and TV shows that they want to try with us.
Yes.
So what they'll do is they'll put stuff in movies and TV shows, and it'll happen
Test the
to
market.
see how people react to it.
Right.
To give a prime example, there was a movie back in the day called Demolition Man,
Of course.
and there was a scene where Sylvester Stallone was a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
He gets in an accident, his car tumbles over, whatever, right, and the car fills with foam, like styrofoam.
Yep.
And they were like, "Oh, well, is this something that could happen?" But what basically what it was that people were claustrophobic. What happens if someone were to have a seizure in there? So these are things that they're like, "Oh, we'll try this and test it." Doesn't test it. Another example: you ever seen any of the Fast and Furious movies?
Yeah.
You know the eye, where they have the eye in the sky, and you can see, what's going on. They can rewind and go back, and they can find people. they have that in real life. They have that somewhere in real life. Of course, they probably shut our podcast down, but they have that in real life. It's out there. But that's kind of one of the things where it's unspoken about TV and movies. So you said you watch it Paradise. Anything else you watching?
Off of memory, that's like that because I watched some things. I'm just like, oh, why waste my time, right? And I just didn't finish it, right? So we got Paradise. We got what's the Severance. We got Stranger Things. What else is a series that like I'm missing something?
You like series?
Yes and no. You know what? I tried my best. I'm always busy.
I get it, and that's the best part about streaming.
Right.
You can watch them on the go, on the plane.
So my lady is a movie buff. So she's a series buff. She puts me on. Her mother is as well.
Okay. So
they put me on to things. I got to give you one more because there's one more that's like.
Okay. Because I can throw tons of we got a list of them.
Let's let Bobby go.
Bobby said he don't got much. Talk to me, Bobby.
1992.
You know what? I'll give you something a little bit more recent. Yeah. I do have 3 series that I got into.
Okay.
3 of them. First one is it's an older one, Narcos Mexico. So the Narcos series, but it was specifically towards like what was going on in Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bobby, that's not comedy. That's real life.
No, I know. Bobby, that honestly,
Bobby's like, I like watch killing.
I like to laugh and kill.
Yeah. It's either this or that, like extreme, right? No, I was just browsing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a look at this. What the story is. I was hooked, man.
I got one. Go ahead. Okay. I got one. It's my favorite.
I got hooked. I saw the whole thing. I was staying up late to watch the next thing. But powerful stories, cinematography, the characters. It was powerful to me. I was like, wow, because it touches on a lot of the recent.
Is it seasons? Do they have seasons?
Yeah, it's seasons. I forgot how many seasons there is.
The Mexico one, I think, is like 2 or 3.
Something like that. It's not as long as the original one, right? Yeah. But it was, it's part of that whole umbrella of like Narcos, right? The whole story. But it really got my attention, educated me on what was going on behind the scenes and how, and I connected the dots because my family's from Mexico and all the corruption there. Yeah. So I was like, wow, okay, this is crazy. It's historic too. So that's one.
So you said you got the Narco Mexico? How you say it?
Narcos, and then Mexico.
We said Narcos.
Narco. There you go. Now he's talking about. All right, cool. And then what's your second one?
So my second one, it's an older series that was on Hulu for a couple of episodes because they ran out of budget for production. That's what I heard behind the scenes. It's called Baskets.
Baskets?
Yeah. Check this out.
Talk to me, Bobby. I'm listening.
Okay. Baskets, cinematography, storyline, comedy, dry comedy, dark comedy. It's all there, man. It's there's a lot of things that are symbolic. To me, it's a very artsy type of comedy. But I forgot his name. The actor from The Hangover, the bigger overweight
Zach
dude.
Galifianakis.
He's in there. He's the main character.
Okay.
He goes to France to learn. He goes to clown college to learn how to be a clown, right? Okay. And his last name is Baskets. Okay. That's where the name comes from. He comes back to the States. He meets a girl in France that he likes, and she's just like treats him like crap, but he promises her, I'll bring you back to the States with me and we can live happily. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. Ignoring him, whatever. She just wanted a free ride to the United States.
Okay.
Back. He can't find a job. He ends up getting a job as a rodeo clown.
Okay.
And then all the situations happen out of that. But that's just to kind of sum it up.
I might have to check that out. You might have to text me that.
I like that story.
Baskets.
Okay.
Like I said, he's a loser. His life is weird.
His life is how it is, Bobby.
His life is really up and down. You feel for him, like you want him to.
You want him to win.
You want him to win, but he keeps failing.
It'd be like that sometimes.
But the comedy is really good, and I'm sure you guys understand like the dry humor, but this has it in a very like engaging way.
Yeah.
Sometimes dry humor can be like, okay, it's boring. This
he's really good at dry humor because he used to do that show Between Two Ferns.
Yes. Oh man,
that's his style.
His comedy is very hilarious. So if that show is just a bigger production of kind of that theme, I might have to check that out.
Yeah, like I said, he was producing it. It ran out of budget, I guess, towards the end. This was like, I think, going into COVID time.
Okay.
So a lot of shows started ending their budgets from what I heard, a lot of these series. Baskets, that's my second one.
You might text me that one.
Yeah. Third one, last one is, it's an old show, Portlandia. That's Portlandia.
You like Portlandia?
Yeah, I do.
What is that?
That comedy is...
Look, What is Portland?
You like Portland, Indiana? Like,
So
that's crazy.
Wow. You seen it?
No idea
What is
Yo, I tried to watch it. I'm like, this is crazy.
okay, man. It's a stupid skit show comedy. It's based out of Portland, and the type of city culture that they have there. The reason why I like is because I lived in Tucson. I know you lived in Tucson for a while. Tucson has its own vibe.
100%. Whole to the world.
Right. It's its own culture. It reminded me a lot of how Tucson hipster culture was.
That makes
so
sense.
when I watched
very
Portlandia, I was like, that's Tucson.
That's Tucson.
When I was living there, I know that person. I know. So and it's a bunch of different skits.
Yeah.
So it's an old comedy show. I think it ended like in 2016 or 18. It's like,
what is it on now? Because I see
IFC.
It sounds familiar. I'm about to take it out.
So yeah.
I don't mind watching something in the beginning. If it's dog shit, I'm gonna say, hey, Bobby, what are we doing?
They'll let you know.
So it takes some time to ramp up, just like The Office. I know a lot of times like Office, like people don't get it right off the bat, but you have to warm up to it.
Classic.
I like it. I don't know if you. Okay, so you have to warm up to it. Okay.
Never seen it.
You didn't
I've never seen The Office.
You've never seen
Never
He
watched The Office, bro.
rewatches stuff, and it's like, oh, it was mentioned this one, like The Office. Like, I've never seen it. Like,
Never
you're
watched
wasting
it, bro.
time rewatching stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
gotta
never
watch
watched it,
Office,
bro.
brother.
You watch Friday Night Lights?
Yes.
You? All right, Katie, now let's not talk about it, okay?
Let's go back to your one that you listen to. But I don't even want to dive in that.
When Friday, I've never seen Friday.
You would love it. It's great
The
TV.
movie or the show?
The show.
The show, I've never seen the show.
Okay.
The movie, yes, so I've never seen it. Wait, you did.
I'm done. Those are my three.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3. Give it to me. I'm listening.
HBO Max Peacemaker, bro.
Peacemaker's pretty good.
I like Peacemaker.
Peacemaker's fresh popcorn, man.
I like Peacemaker.
Did you see the last episode?
I like
did.
Peacemaker.
You so had. Did you see?
I like
You so had
Peacemaker.
videos at Nazi World. Are you kidding me?
I give you fresh popcorn.
Oh,
I
my
give you-
goodness. I need a sound.
Yo,
I thought you was gonna say some shit.
nah,
I can't even hate on Peacemaker.
thank you. I seen it.
Peacemaker's it.
Kills Peacemaker.
Yeah, that character for John Cena, he plays it.
It's made for him? Okay.
Yeah. You seen Suicide Squad, so you saw a little bit.
Okay, I got
of
you.
Peacemaker.
I
So
got you.
his show.
The series is amazing. It is
Really?
raunchy.
Yeah, it's raunchy. Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
He doesn't like raunchy superheroes. Because I get him to try to watch The Boys or Gen V. He doesn't watch it.
Stat. The Boys in Gen V. The Boys in Gen V.
He doesn't watch it.
These guys are on me.
Have you?
I
Pause.
haven't.
Do you like that type of stuff though?
So let me tell you this. Let me show that I haven't seen that series. I honestly, a lot of this is new to me.
Yeah.
But the movie that I felt like kind of sparked this was Watchmen.
Watchmen
Watchmen was good.
Beautiful
Yes.
movie.
Watchmen
Yes.
was a dope movie.
Crazy cool movie.
Watchmen was
I
good.
love that movie.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's something that I put up there as like one of my favorite
Yeah.
movies up there. So it just,
I'm sorry, Peacemaker. Yo, the Boys in Gen V. The writers on that show.
I've heard
they got to be taken.
Twisty.
I'm gonna stop you there, Gotee. Don't even waste your breath. You're not gonna watch it.
Well, you have to.
I've been trying to get him to watch some of these shows. He just doesn't do it.
Premise. It's superheroes that
Yeah.
you think that they're good, but they're great.
I know. Yeah.
You know,
yeah. It reminds me of
I
Watchmen.
saw
Yo,
the first
yeah.
episode when he
Whoever-
ran to that girl. I was like, what the hell?
Whoever actor Homelander is
Yeah.
one of the greatest villain actors in the world.
Anthony Starr.
That's his
He's
name.
good, huh?
Anthony
Because
Starr.
he's psycho,
Yeah.
and you feel his psycho-driven personality. It's like
It
I wanna talk to
literally
you.
is. What if Superman is bad? And they've done that so many different adaptations of that, like Chronicle and all that type of stuff. But like literally, what if Superman was evil and like literally nobody in this universe can stop him?
Yeah.
What if nobody can stop Superman and he just decides to just do
Do
whatever
what
he
he
wants?
wants. Do whatever he wants.
That's the boys.
When he wants it.
Except for Homegirl now with the blood.
Hey.
Sorry.
Yeah, Starlight or whatever? Or no?
No, bro, don't worry. Don't start guessing now.
I
Watch
know
the
characters.
show.
I know characters. All right, man. So check it out. I know we're talking about.
Fresh popcorn.
Hey, man.
I love this. I love this.
I know we're talking about movies and TV shows, right?
Right.
But again, as y'all can see, we are at the Kickstory podcast location, right? So it's only best that we talk about and suited that we talked about sneakers, right?
Okay.
So y'all know what sneakers we enjoy and our silhouette, the silhouette we like. Let us know what silhouette y'all like, man. We want to know. I want to know. What's your favorites? Talk to me, Bobby.
Okay.
Bobby got some. Bobby's like, oh, I got them right here.
All right. Let me pull out my vintage bag here. So top 3, top 5. What do we think? Because
Whatever feels right.
give me whatever.
so I'm gonna go with. Okay, I'm gonna give you 5. And
Okay.
this is off the bat because I didn't really think about this. And a lot of my top 5s are seasonal because we had an episode about our top 5s basketball shoes. So
Our top 5 is how we feel during the moment.
it's very seasonal. So
Except for our number 1.
number 1's always going to stay in place.
Okay.
That's a Jordan 9 is my number 1. Jordan 9. Okay? Jordan retired. I got my shoes on clearance. They were at JCPenney clearance rack. That's how my.
What colorway we talking about?
This the OG colorway, the white and black.
Okay.
This
all
the
right.
OG
Playoffs, right?
Actually,
Jam.
Space Jam, because he never wore them on court.
I got you.
Yeah, he never wore them on
What
court.
about speaking of Jordan 9s, that story he did, like Kilroy, like he had that whole
Johnny Carroll.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
I was-
No, that's actually cool. But I gravitated towards the white and black because
Space
they were
Jam.
there on the clearance rack, and I recognized that logo.
Yeah.
And they were like what 20, 30 bucks.
Wasn't it supposed to be like the ink off of a
like a
like a
stamp.
candle, like a candle?
the back?
Yeah.
The back little that little button.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the wax from the candle.
Yeah, they were trying to create like that wax,
Yeah.
But yeah, that globe symbolized his global influence.
Okay,
So
I got you.
That's my number 1 because of the sentimental value that I had,
got you.
towards me. So that's number 1. But my number 2, again, this is kind of hard because it always changes up, right? So I would go back to the shoes that I had as a kid. So I'm going to go with number 2 as my Nike Air Bacons. I had those shoes. And I still have.
That was Tim Hardaway, right?
Tim Hardaway,
Did
yeah.
they re-release those at some point?
They are going to re-release them in 2026, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite, and I still have my pair as a kid. So I
The
still
OG
have,
ones, huh?
still have my OG, the ones I had
that's tight, man.
on court,
That's tight.
everything. So I have those. That would be my number 2. Number 3, wow, this is crazy. Number 3. We're gonna go with the Nike Cortez because
You know what,
classic.
hey, man?
That's a West Coast shoe.
The Nike Cortez and the shell toe, Adidas shell toe, kind of like in line with me. Like those are 2 shoes growing up. Like I think more like in like I'm gonna say into high school, senior year, I was on them.
Yeah.
Cortez, 100%. Those good shoes.
and the Cortez
B-boys.
for me, they were super cheap. I remember, my parents getting like 2 pairs for like $60.
Oh yeah,
They
absolutely,
were
bro.
there. I don't know if you grew up here, Stevens Shoes.
Yep, 100%. I
You
know
always
Stevens
talk about
shoes.
Steven shoes.
Yeah,
Stevens
Stevens
Shoes.
Shoes, yeah.
If you live in Phoenix, back in the 90s, you know the shoe I'm talking or the store I'm talking about. We used to go to Stevens Shoes to get Cortezes, two pairs for like $60. Me and my brother used to get them. Sentimental value right there.
What was that store? What was that sneaker store called that had the basketball hoop in it?
just for feed.
Just for feed. Oh my goodness.
They had popcorn there. They gave you free
Yeah, bro. You go in there and put the
We
shoes
never
on.
had that.
Bro, you go
You
in
didn't
there
have
and put
that,
the
right?
shoes
Oh,
on
yeah.
off the shelf, right? And play basketball on them.
Yeah,
Make
they
sure.
let you
Because
test
again,
drive 'em.
that's when sneakers was made for basketball, right?
Right.
Now you put a pair of Jordans on, try to hoop in them.
That remind me like when you get kids as a kid, your mom had you tie him up.
Uh-huh.
Run up and
Yeah.
out.
100%, bro. That's exactly how it was.
Right.
My bad, I didn't mean to cut
No,
you
I
off.
love that. I love that you brought that up because that's memories. Right there.
Yes.
So that's my number 3, Nike Cortez. Number 4, we're gonna go back to basketball because that's my sport growing up. I would have to say the Nike Air Turbulence.
Yeah.
For a lot of different reasons. I had a good friend that had them, and one of my favorite players at the time, Damon Stoudemire, who played for the University of Arizona.
Yeah.
And he wore, it wasn't his signature shoe, but he wore them a
You
lot.
wore 'em a lot, yeah.
And we actually got to meet Aaron Cooper, the designer, Nike designer of that shoe.
I think I did see that.
So we went to Portland. We got to meet him. So it made it even more special to me.
That's awesome.
So yeah. So that's my number 4.
Okay.
And wow, number 5. I would have to say, man, I would number 5 in an honorable mention. Okay. So my number 5 would be the Jordan 11 Concords.
Classic. I'm talking about the classic joint, not the new stuff with the big side. On the classics.
And the reason behind that is I still have my pair. I still have the pair
Really?
that I bought as a kid, that my parents bought me as a kid. I still have the Just for Feet receipt with
It was like $99.
It was 99. It was like $99. It was $100 because it was a kid size too, and I got them small because it was the last pair. I didn't want to leave the store without them. So my parents,
Take the insole out.
I was like, I got to figure this out. I was a kid. I was like, I'm not going to tell them that this doesn't fit. I want these shoes. I want to wear them on Monday.
Those are not good sneakers to not fit because of the patent leather. You can't crack into those.
I
Take the
wanna
insole out. You can walk on them.
Your toes look like gang signs.
Well, honestly, man, like I would say they're easier to break in the OGs than the
Yeah.
retros.
I think the leathers are a little softer.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think leathers are a little softer.
So those mean a lot to me because I still have my pair. I have this Just for Feet receipt. I have everything. The box and everything. So
That'd be
sentimental
the
value
kind,
for that. Honorable mention would be the Jordan 12 Cherries.
Yes. The white and reds.
The reason behind that is because I still have my pair as a kid. I held on to them. I remember
Bobby,
going to
you
the
got some
store.
stuff.
Going to the store with my dad. We went to Champ Sports at Metro Center Mall.
Champ Sports.
At Metro Center Mall upstairs. I remember that right across the street or right across from the Express. That's how I remember it. Anyways, going over there in the store, I was just like looking around. My dad's all right, you're going to pick out a shoe. And I saw the shoes like, you promise you're going to get good grades? Yes, Dad. You know, whatever you want. I got that pair, and I also got a pair of Nike socks with the red swoosh on it.
Yeah.
I was so
You in heaven, huh?
happy.
What made you like? Was your dad a big collector of like? Was your dad a big collector of like anything, not shoes, but like anything? Because what made you like keep the receipt, keep the box? Like, how do you preserve this stuff as a kid?
Because Bobby had a time machine. Bobby was.
That is.
You know what I'm saying?
What? Stupid question.
Hey, man,
what am I doing? That's a dumbass question. Why the fuck would I ask that?
Bobby said the younger me was really in the closet.
He told
I
us.
came out and said, I need them.
Save that. Save that.
Hey,
Save that.
that's what you need.
That's funny, man.
When he was asleep, he was like, hey, you want the cherries?
You're gonna buy the
Receipt. It's across from Express.
And the box.
Keep the box.
Oh, God.
Receipt.
Dude, I love the fact that you keep that stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
And as you get older, whether you have kids and you can share that over, or even keep it, man, one day it's going to be worth a lot of money. But also, too, the nostalgic for you,
I'm about
man.
to say, not even the money, bro. The story that tells. The
100%.
memories that
like,
hold.
oh, man, I remember back. And then when you go back in your time machine, you can take it back, bro. You have them. I'm going to start calling you Marty McFly. You know what I'm saying? He got one, bro.
Back to the Future, man.
What's that, the Almanac?
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Hey, I had that. I'm making
Be a
money.
butterfly flag. Don't touch nothing.
That's true, man. Wow. I don't know. My parents always instilled in me like take care of what you have.
Yeah.
Because we can't afford everything.
Yeah.
So when we do get it, take care of it.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what? Okay, if I'm going to take care of it, I want to take care of the packaging that it came with it, you know, and try to preserve as much as I can whatever I get.
Bobby, was you cleaning shoes with toothpaste back in the day?
I cleaned shoes the wrong way. I threw my Concords in the washer, in the washer with bleach accidentally. And it discolored the black to brown.
God. Somebody needs to beat you.
Yeah. No, they're still good.
Yeah.
I'll show you, you know, how they look, but they still look good. Years later, I got them restored.
Rejuvenator?
Years later, I did.
You did.
So I got them restored years later by, I met a restorer years later in Tucson. She took care of me. She fixed them up,
good,
and
huh?
it looks pretty close to what it was.
There's this guy on TikTok that he's a huge sneakerhead, and he always tries to hide sneakers from his wife. And it was the one where he was talking to his son. He's like, "Hey man, I need you to go outside and cut the grass." And he's like, "All right, cool. Let me get my shoes." And he put his Concords on. He goes, "Those are beaters." I said, "What?"
What time period of it? Yeah, like, where are we at?
He couldn't believe his mind started crying. Love that. So, dude, thank you for sharing that, bro. I really appreciate it. Talk to me, G. Talk to me.
Yeah. So the number one, I was gonna go with number one, the Air Jordan 3, and Air Jordan 3 has a lot of value to me. It's a lot of things with the Air Jordan.
I got you. Is there a certain colorway?
I had the black and cement.
Cement joints? Okay.
Right.
The elephant joints?
It was my first Jordan ever in 1988.
Okay.
So that was my first. I'm 7 years old, 1988, right? And I'm lucky because I got two older brothers.
Okay.
So when it comes to sneakers,
pass it down.
no, we all got them.
Oh, really?
We all
Okay.
I'm from the hood,
Okay.
so we ain't have no bread. Unfortunately, my father passed away, and my father's sister, my aunt, she vowed to my father, "I'll take care of your son."
That's awesome,
right?
man.
So
That's dope.
all we had to do was do good in school.
So
Between my moms and my aunt Anita, thank you very much.
Yes,
And in New York City, it's a lot of pressure. If you don't look fresh, and yes, there's a lot that go with it, right?
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of fights.
It was a lot. You know, bullying was times 10, right? 'Cause you can get hurt off of bullying, right? Not just words. So the Air Jordan 3 for me was the cement looked like the cracks in the floor.
Look real.
When I'm walking down the street, I just see cracks. So I didn't know about elephant print, right? So that's my first connection to Air Jordan 3. Next, I connect sneakers to moments.
Okay.
Right? So next to Air Flight Huaraches. Right?
Bro, you know what's crazy? That's my second shoe.
That's my
second shoe I've ever owned. As far as like outside of sneakers. Yeah.
We got Michigan basketball.
What color?
The first color.
White with the purple.
with the purple. 100%. You gotta understand that.
You gonna make me cry.
You gotta do that Fat Five era. I know you about to get into it. Yeah, like that's acknowledged.
This is.
I'm all about it.
Listen, Fab Five. Me and my brothers all cut our hair bald head because we wanted to be like Chris White, but we wanted to be like FENiX. So this is FENiX.
Okay.
This is right. Throw your guns in the air. Right.
Okay, I like
Okay, we were in used. We had clothes called Used by Ellie. We had Damage, right? We had Cross Colors. Like, that's the era.
Oh, my
right?
goodness,
And at this time, I'm balling. Me and my brothers, Muhammad brothers, we were known for playing basketball. Yeah. I'm the youngest. So that was my ball kicks. And I wore those. Back in the days, you wear kicks to play ball. Yeah. You go to school. You hang out with your friends. Yep. You go to Easter.
You did everything with
everything,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Only time you kicked them off is when you had to race, though, because you got to kick the shoes off the race, bro.
That's a fact.
You got to kick the shoes off the race. As long as you don't know.
That's a fact.
Because you're faster with them shoes on.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So we got those, right? Air Jordan 3s. We got the Air Flight Hirachis. We got the Air Max 1s. And the Air Max 1s, I remember the Air Max 1s. Yes. I never saw a sneaker that had an air bubble. I'm like,
yeah, crazy, right?
That's a good shout, bro.
Right? I remember being a little kid, and it came out 87. So I'm 6, right? I don't know what sneakers are, but I remember being a little kid. In New York, we all have mom and pops, right? So Foot Locker and all that. We had Habib. We had the, Habib dude. So respectfully. So we would go inside the store. They're having the plastic, and I remember being fascinated, picking it up and
pushing
I'm like,
it.
What is this? Yeah. So my mother's a sneakerhead. Not that she buys sneakers, but she knows my sneaker journey because she used to take me. We take the bus, go downtown Brooklyn, Fulton Street, and we just go to every single mom and pop store.
Yeah.
Right. So I remember those things. Right? Air Max 1. Air Max 95. When the Air Max 95 came out in the neon colorway, it did something to the world because now we talking New York City fashion. So now we've connected that with Polo from Brooklyn. Polo's a big brand for us. We even had a game called Low Lives. So I connect 95s with the Low Live game because that's terrorized New York City off a Polo gear, right? Yeah. And you wear North Face book bags. I mean, I connect sneakers with fashion. And I connect sneakers with moments. That's how I look at sneakers.
Man, I remember growing up. We had a couple cats that came out here from the East Coast.
Right.
We had one guy that came out here from Jersey. And
claiming he's from New York?
No, he was Jersey. He was Jersey. He was Jersey all the way.
I see that sometimes.
This is back, New Jersey Drive. You know what I'm saying? And man, he had the North Face. Man. The bubble? What is the bubble? What is the bubble? We didn't know what the bubble was.
Out here though?
Because he had just moved out here. That's all he had.
Oh, he didn't know.
Because he got in trouble. So he was like a more quick go. His name was Ashika, I think his name was. Yeah. And he had to go. So when he came out here, I think he lived with his grandmother. Right. And that's all, he didn't have nothing. Right. So he was at school with the bubble on and the butters on. We know what it was. He was different to us. He was different to us. People looking at him like, bro, he was fresh. We didn't know what he was doing. You know the butters that cover the pants with the pants covered the laces? Yeah. Oh, he was ready, bro. But we didn't know who he was. He was Ward is born. What is that? Son on my mama. I'm like, what are you talking about? So hey, shout out to you, man. You watch Where's My Mother. But no, that was my, I guess, first introduction to New York and the people. Yeah. I think I was a freshman in high school, bro. Seriously. For me, it was different.
Yeah, North Face bubbles, man. I mean, when you grow up in New York, it's one thing to look fresh, but it's another thing to be safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to walk. I went to school hour and a half away. Imagine that. I live in Brooklyn. I went to school in Manhattan. Yeah. That's an hour and a half underground.
That's crazy, man.
Imagine going underground school. You know, so imagine, and you at least go through 400 to 500 high schools.
That's crazy. That's insane.
It's crazy.
Different territories, huh? You have to kind of cross and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I won't get too deep in that. But pause. But we got those three. Yo, one sneaker that really affected me internationally.
Okay.
First time I ever went to Europe, I went to Amsterdam.
Okay.
And I saw Puma displays. Do you know what a Puma displays is?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a Puma that has literally no laces on it, and it has a click disc. And you just turn it. It's a cult in Europe.
Well, didn't Reebok have that first or no?
They had ventilators, right? But no.
Were they two-tone? So it was like a red toe with like a black with the speckle on it.
Kith had the salmon toes. Yeah.
Fire.
Nobody talks about those.
Fire.
Okay.
But for me, I was mine when I went to Amsterdam, because everybody ride bikes in Amsterdam, right? It's the most bikes I've ever seen in my life. I went to Amsterdam, I was like, what are those sneakers? I said, those are Pumas? And then I did my research. I was like, oh, those are Puma displays. And the colors was 90s. It's a 90s flavor.
Okay.
And it has so many collabs. Puma displays. I will put those in.
Can I add a quick side note to that? So the lacing system is all cable. So
I got you.
And then Nike years later tried to create that too, their own cable lacing system.
What was that
too.
called?
It was introduced in the Adapt. Remember the Adapt?
Nike,
it was all,
names them a Nike.
it was all like you know
Adapts
like
is-
You know where you see that, and this is very niche.
I got a pair of bowling shoes.
I'm about to. I was so yeah. You see that wire cable, like the twist and tighten,
yeah.
and bowling shoes.
You're right.
Yeah.
really.
see
I haven't
that
seen
bowling-
it. I've just seen
Yeah.
a traditional lace.
Bowling. You see those bowling shoes all the
And
time.
then cycling shoes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Cycling
good.
shoes.
Yeah,
Yes,
right,
yes,
right,
yes.
right.
And then my last, this is a top 5 how I feel now. This is
Yeah,
not my
talk to
top
me.
5 in general. I have to go with, and I just had it in my mind. Hold on. Did I do 4?
Yeah, you did 4.
I did
You
4. The Air Trainer 3 Medicine Ball.
Yeah, Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
That's
Medicine-
for the strap. It's not the strap,
It's
right?
a strap in the front, but the Air Trainer 3
I can't
Medicine
think of
Ball.
what top of my head.
And the reason I had them as a kid is talk about movies, right?
Yeah.
And I know we're gonna have, but in the movie Do the Right Thing, and when it comes to movies, that was the sneaker that Spike Lee wore. So I remember being little. The movie came out in like '89,
Yeah.
right? And so I remember we went downtown Brooklyn to get them, and I only wanted them because Spike Lee wore them in
Spike
the
wore
movie.
the movie.
And that movie's in my neighborhood.
Spike. That's crazy.
Air Trainer 3 Medicine Ball.
That
colorway.
is. Did you see him filming it or no?
No, because when they filmed it was like maybe 5 or 6 blocks. I remember walking to the bus stop and like we had to do a detour. The bus had to do a detour because they was filming, but I never went to the actual like shoot.
That's insane, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, New York got a lot of history, man. A lot of history when it comes to the culture. I mean, and like when you talk culture, you talk about like you got, I mean, the barrows, right? You know what I'm saying? You got the you know that. You got the music. You got the fashion, the sneakers. You got the DJing. You had the b-boy. Like, you had all that different stuff, man. That kind of like all comes from that side of the world, man, which is so crazy.
And I'm gonna add a little something that only New Yorkers really, really know. The sneaker brands that I name mainly is because I'm from Brooklyn.
Really?
If I was from Harlem, if I was from Manhattan, if I'm from the
They
Bronx,
wear different stuff.
isn't that crazy?
Is that related? I mean, or is that just people?
It's environment. It's literally environment. Like, and it's not like that now because of social media. Everybody dresses the same now.
Yeah.
Everybody dresses the same. You know,
Except for Bobby.
Except for Bobby. Bobby, you know, A1 since day one. But yeah, that intertwine of different boroughs brought different name brands and styles and sneakers.
That's tight, man. That's dope, man.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate y'all sharing that, man. I mean, I know me and Juice and I, man, we used to have a lot of sneaker moments where we used to, you got that, I got this. We used to go back and forth for a minute. It ain't been like that for a while. Maybe it's something we need to start getting back into.
Come on now.
It fills my cup now. I got a little man.
Yeah.
I get him sneakers like
He
that.
do got.
He's the best dressed 4-year-old. I put that out there. Like,
Bro, he be
for like a
rocking
regular
the polo.
person, he's one of the best dressed 4-year-olds. I keep
100%.
him laced.
Yep.
Like, we got daycare shoes. We got we going to the mall. I got shoes. We need to get steady.
Wait
I
till
got
he
shoes.
gets older.
I'm-
He gonna be like, Dad, you got me those.
Yes.
Oh, those.
I hope he's wear my shoes at some point. I'm gonna stash mine like Bobby and just give it to him. Am I the only one? As soon as I get a fresh pair of sneakers, I open it. Sniff
I
it.
smell, bro.
I take the
Smell,
biggest
bro.
inhale.
Smell, bro.
On top, am I the only one that unlaces myself?
So you unlace them and lace them back
Every
up?
single thing I ever get in my
Really?
life.
You
Because,
unlace them all and then lace them back up.
because I like to have my laces over the.
I got you.
Over.
Okay,
So when they
yeah.
come, they all come.
Yeah.
So like, look.
They be under.
Over.
Yeah, they
over.
be under. Yeah.
I like the look of over.
Yeah, I like.
I've been
I can
doing.
do
I've
that.
been doing that since I was 7 years old.
That's dope, man. I'm telling you, sneaker stories, man, and movies. It all kind of flows together. There's tons of TV shows like Entourage. You got Jerry Seinfeld, like all these different shows. You got movies like He Got Game. They just kind of tie sneakers together, man. And I love it that we get a chance to do this with y'all, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
For real, bro.
Love those movies, man. Like there's so many, like you said, Jerry Seinfeld and Seinfeld show.
No, he
man,
got
like,
sneakers.
man, like that whole lineup there, it's great.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Exactly. Some of the shows that I love watching just for the sneakers and their fashion, Wayans Brothers, Jamie
Yes.
Foxx,
Yeah,
Martin.
yeah,
Martin.
man,
You know, some of those
missed that one.
shows that come into mind right away.
Yeah.
And I just remember some of those outfits. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And then just looking at them in catalogs or at the
Yeah.
store, I'm like, man,
Word.
I just pictured myself just like wearing that stuff. I'm like, man, just that cool kid that has like the freshest stuff, dude. That's where my
Y'all
memories
remember
come from.
East Bay Magazine?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
What
I
is
used
it
to
with-
get it and circle it and just leave it on the counter for my mom to see. This what I want. This what I want.
I got to put it right next to your report card.
Yep.
With my A's.
No, not
There it is.
Your same concept.
Yeah.
Unconsciously, I was doing with East Bay.
Okay.
Because East Bay will come out with sneakers, and then I will have it, but then I also realize, hey, let me not cop what everybody have. And I really was doing this in high school.
Yeah.
Let me cop because I know they're gonna be on sale.
Yep.
In the sales, I used to get sneakers $29,
Yeah.
$39. I remember
That's when stuff was sit though. I'm saying not today.
No, that is
No.
today.
Are they sitting today now?
Bro,
I mean,
it's the
things are
reverse.
sitting now.
Everything's
Things
sitting
are
now.
now.
See, I've been out the
because the
game.
resale market.
I love
died.
it.
Yeah.
I
Me too.
hate it. I hated resellers. Being somebody that used to
Same.
work at a sneaker store, I used to see a dude come in and try to buy 5, 6, 7 pairs of shoes. I'm
I
like,
said,
no,
no.
bro, we're not doing that.
Yep.
Buy
So
one.
I always hated resellers. So
Killing the culture.
I love that shoes are sitting and shoes are going on sale.
I love
That's
it.
how it should be, because that's how it was when I grew up.
Yep.
I can go in. Something
it was.
came out on Saturday.
Yep.
My mom didn't have it till next week. I can go in next week and still get it.
Let me get that 12.
That's how it should be.
Yep.
That's exactly
People
it.
are complaining about it.
There's people complaining.
Well,
the people
it's
that
the-
have the
the resellers.
consignment
It's the
store,
resale
resellers.
shops
Yeah.
are complaining about it. But yeah,
So
it's
then-
going back in time.
Yes, sir.
So then, to add to that, should they shut down? I mean, like if you could have a world without these apps that give you, like StockX, to give you a value of a sneaker,
Right.
would you prefer that? Or do you think you need a value of a sneaker?
I would have a world where I can go on sneakers app, and if I missed a drop at 7 a.m., I can go in. If I woke up at 10 or something like that,
But
I can still buy the shoe.
What I'm saying, as far as like, I think the value of the sneaker, and I'm not saying the value to us as people, but the value as far as money,
Right.
I think that's what killed the culture when they started like
When they
them
started putting like
on
value
on a
to
scale, almost like a
make
stock
it-
market.
I agree. I agree because sneakers shouldn't have a value. It should just have a place. You should just, the value should be whatever the company wants to charge, but it shouldn't be a resale value.
I
That's
think
it.
I want to see we all agree on when like that started, and I think the Galaxy foams did that. When those Galaxy foams dropped that
Resale?
All-Star weekend, resale really amped up, and then I think the Yeezy Boost did it again. So
I
those are
think
two
that whole
pivotal
All-Star
moments.
weekend and most of the shoes that dropped,
It was nothing
I mean,
like those phones, bro. People
I think
started
those
dying
phones-
over it.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's when it really
Those-
went rampant.
Was it that or was it Dornbecker?
I mean,
No.
What about the Concords? I know the Concords created a bunch of.
Concord was the first sneaker for me
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
New York that I ever seen sold out. In '95, I didn't even know sneakers would sell out. But you said Concords was here and it was available, right?
Yeah.
They were available when they
Not-
did sell
not
out.
for me.
Next week we're gonna have a restock.
Yeah,
that was the way.
restock started hurting it too. But I think
for
like the
me.
pivotal moment when like everything's like went crazy, like because this is also when social media really started booming, like
Booming up.
Instagram. You started seeing people. I don't know where the All-Star game was that year,
That's
but
fair.
everybody had
That's
those
fair.
phones on. I need those Galaxy phones.
Yeah.
People outside of DC really didn't know what phone. Like if you watch basketball, you know Penny, right?
Right.
But outside of DC, nobody's wearing phones. So now you saw that on
New York,
All-Star.
we were wearing phones in New York.
Yeah, but like I connect like that whole East Coast.
Yeah,
DC, that's kind of
Oh, no.
That's all.
Yeah.
So like outside of that, nobody's really wearing phones. I know Michigan, maybe like some of the OGs were wearing phones. But like
overall,
like how like that Galaxy phone boom went. Nah, bro.
I mean, that's fair. I think that's fair to say because we had hype, but in terms of that resale hype, I might have to take Galaxy phone and then Yeezy Nike.
That's what did it again.
What year?
Yeah, the Red Octobers.
That's-
Oh my.
Is
You
this
can't get there, bro.
2013? What year is it? What are we talking about? Is this 2012?
Yeah, I can't
Like,
remember.
it's-
Bro. I don't even think
it's
I'll top
like-
that.
That was all a blur to
2011.
me.
It might be like 2011, 2012, like that period. But yeah, when because I remember when the Red Octobers dropped, I had notifications turned on Twitter.
I had bots. I had a bot, bro. I was ready to go.
I hate you.
I had a bot. So I don't know where it came from. All I remember is checking my email and it was a bot. It was a sneaker bot when the old sneaker app, right? And what it would do is it would literally, you put your card in there and you paid, it was like $150, $200, right?
Right.
And then whenever the sneakers drop, the bot would literally put it in your cart and check it out, right? And so let's say, for example, put it in your cart and it didn't check out right away and put another in your cart. So you look up, you got 3 or 4 that you checked out with.
Damn.
And oh, my phone, damn, I got the sneakers. And you have to return what you didn't want.
It was it buy expensive?
It was like 200, it was like $150, $200, $250 maybe.
Wow.
And that's what I had that probably for like a good maybe 2 years.
Lost all respect.
Bro.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, dude, this has been an absolute pleasure. An absolute pleasure, bro.
Yes, sir.
Like Juice and I remember when we first started the podcast, we had never thought we even get to the point where we even get to like, I think it was like episode 5, right? And then when we hit episode 20, we couldn't believe it, right? So, and I think now we're on episode, what is this?
Season 2, episode 15.
Episode 15.
So
right?
we're at like 35. I'm doing my math correct.
So we killing it, man. But to even have, like, it was never even a point to where we thought we'd have guests or even talk to somebody outside of ourselves. So
Word.
this is an absolute pleasure, man. we are excited to collab with y'all,
Yeah,
and we can do more collabs. So we can do a live with you and y'all can just talk. Cause he got some stuff, bro.
Oh, I know Juice
Like,
does. I know.
He got some. I haven't seen him shove stuff in the closet. Push that door. You know what I'm saying? So we got some stuff. So man, we're gonna have to definitely do this, man. I'm excited about it.
No doubt.
Hey man, it's been an honor just to let y'all let us into your domain and let us kind of make over the studio. So definitely appreciate it. It's been an honor just meeting Bobby. Can't believe I met anybody like you. I wasn't born in the 80s. Meeting somebody that's still living in the 80s is absolutely
90s, baby. 90s.
It's 80s baby right here. But Gotee, bro, just from the first conversation we had from the jump, I was like, yeah, this is a solid dude right here.
You,
and just kind of everything follows suit with just steady on pace, exactly what I expected. So
Thank you, man.
yeah, Kickstory podcast, bro. One of my favorite sneaker podcasts is out there. Love listening to y'all.
Yes, sir.
Love everything y'all doing. Love the collaboration. Shout out anything y'all need to shout out. Everybody know where they can find y'all, where they can listen to y'all.
These are the kernels.
Yeah, this is our kernels.
Right,
Yeah, this is our kernels.
All right, Colonels, right? So before y'all pop, right? Before y'all pop, just head over to www.kickstorypodcast.com. Bobby, why don't you let you know what's in that URL?
Find quick links to all of our channels. You got YouTube, you got Spotify, you got all the channels there, all in one spot. Podcast.com. Check it out.
Yep, and we got some real cool things coming in 2026, right? So be on the lookout for that. We're gonna have a new merch website inspired by these guys because your merch is completely fly.
Excited,
So thank you for leading the pathway in that,
man.
right? And just tap in with us, man. The history and stories of sneakers. Gotee Bobby Kicks.
That's right.
Hey, man, with that said, this is another episode of Fresh Popcorn. Again, y'all know y'all can find us as far as socials go, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, right? And also, too, if you want to hear us while you're riding in your car, you know, we're on all those as well, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, and what else? What's the last one? iHeartRadio, baby, yeah.
Yo, in the comments below, put your favorite sneaker. Let us know what your favorite silhouette is. If it's dog shit, I will let you know. Yo, and that's the Fresh Popcorn Podcast. We out.
Peace.
Peace.
Gentlemen, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Mission complete.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You want an image?
Yeah.
An image for y'all?
We're going to stand up. We're going to stand up on this one. Yeah.
Let me check the framing.